us when you're ready. Oh, we're ready, are we? Going. Right, so just mentioned Mr. Trolley Jack is under the car. I've lifted it up. I've felt for where the jacking point is and made sure it's on. Got a jack stand. Oh, one of our local residents. This little shit bike. It's gangster though, isn't he? Proper gangster. Anyway, I can't put my gloves on properly. So I've got my gloves on to have a little poke around underneath it. So I've said in my last video, 650 quid bought this Jag. What's it like underneath? No idea. Dad's had a little poke already. Dad's got a camera work. He's had a little poke. We're hoping that it's going to be something which is minor repairs. So, under we go. Head torch at the ready as well. What we got? Okie dokie. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm rubbing away. Did you pass me the phone, Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, look. So, you might be able to see this. So there is, as you can see, there is corrosion here. But it's really light. Now, obviously, them springs on the MOTs, it shows it just says it's got corrosion, like light corrosion. That was really shite camera work as well. And as you can see, there is corrosion to it, and I don't know how bad it needs to be to fail. There aren't any cracks from what I can tell. It is like there's a thin coating. Can you see that? There's like a thin black coating on it here that's all flaked off. That's all gone. Well, not all gone, obviously it's still there in parts, but but then the metal underneath has got corrosion on it, but it seems to be quite light. And again, that there and the rear end, like the bushes don't even look that bad. Like the bushes and the rubbers don't even look that bad, Dad.
Good.
I know that it said on the previous MOT as well that the shock absorbers weren't as good as they could be, and that the springs had got corrosion on. But again, for the cost of the shocks, I think a full set of shocks and a pair of springs, or not full shocks, rear springs together, it's about 200 quid. These suspension arms, again, loads of corrosion on, just bits falling off, but it seems to be all surface. And again, there's loads of surface rust. It really is. There you go, safety first. Got a stand and a jack. I don't know if I'm actually going to get anybody commenting and subscribing and looking at what's going on. Tell me what you think, because from what I can see here, there's some work involved, definitely. There's a bit of elbow grease, but I think that's what it is. It looks like it's going to be elbow grease rather than...
Don't look that bad.
No. Rather than... I mean, it has only got 59,000 miles. It has only got 59,000 miles, so as you can tell, it shouldn't be too terrible. It's going to be rusty. But these cars have been, like, they're known, like, Dad, these are known for getting really bad, really rusty. So I was actually expecting it to be worse than this. I really was. I don't even know if an MOT tester will actually fail it with the corrosion that's there now. The other good news is, that's the rear box there. There's not enough noise coming out of the engine. It is a V6, and while I don't want to turn it into, I do joke and look at the Mondeo touring cars and see that they've got a 2 litre V6 and they sound awesome. But as a daily car, I wouldn't want that. But at least the rear box looks like it comes off. So we might be able to do a little bit of fabrication or modification to release a bit more noise. Yeah, not bad. Right, so out we roll. Under we go to let's have a look under the sills. We might as well while we're here, because then they're again renowned. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Dad, you have that. I'm not sure how much of this sill I can see. Yeah, I'll pass this phone again. Whoop. Hi, Dad. So I think what we're looking at there, that is the sill. So again, there's a little bit of corrosion, but that's fine. Maybe it looks as though has that been under sealed? Has that had work on it? Got some Jaguar mud flaps there. Probably put on from new. It's really not too bad. It's really not too bad. Well, while we're here, I'll give you a bit of a sneak preview. When I say not too bad, that pile of poop over there, that Fiesta, oh, that's another story for another day, but someone decided that when the sill was rotten, the best thing to do was to just weld another sill over the top of it. So you had a sill rotting inside another sill. Anyway, this one looks good to me.